Now the windshield wiper exercise is great for a bit later on. So not in the very beginning stages, and probably not even in the pre-twinkle stage. I would say after Twinkle Twinkle Little Star and several of the Suzuki Book 1 pieces. Then I would do a little bit of windshield wiper exercise. So I also do this exercise later on too. So even in the late beginner, early intermediate stages, anytime I see that the bow hold is not working properly, or there's stiffness, or like we have kind of a wrong shape. So some of the common things I see is that the pinky becomes kind of like a parking brake. They kind of extend it and then brace it, and then there's no more curvature, there's no more flexibility and kind of shock absorption here. Instead, it should be curvy and flexible, right? Another thing I see is the index finger starts to get way too out here sometimes. And so I don't know if you can see, it looks like a dinosaur. It always reminds me of a dinosaur, a herbivore with a long neck. Okay, so I tell them that this is a dinosaur with the neck stretched out too long, and he's trying to eat the leaves from the tallest tree, so he needs to bring his neck down a bit. Okay, so this is a good reminder for them to not do too much over here and then not do too much over here. So if I notice that the shapes are not correct here, or there's too much stiffness, then I show the next exercise. So this is the windshield wiper exercise. It's not quite what it sounds like because we do it with pauses. So first you form a really nice bow hold. We keep the bow vertical, and then what we do is we turn it upside down. Okay, so the horsehair is up, my hand is upside down. So if you need a mirror image, it would be, I'll try to do it with my left hand. It'll be kind of like this, right? And then what we do is we lay it down this way. So this should match you if you're matching it like a mirror image. And when you're in this position, I'm going to switch back now. So just try to remember it's the opposite. So back to my normal bow hold. So once you turn it upside down, the horsehair is up. And then what you want to do is notice that all that tip weight is actually leaning into my index finger. And so I don't really need the pinky or the ring finger or the middle finger. If you're going to try this at home, try to do it on top of a mattress or a fluffy couch or something in case you drop your bow. So do you see, I don't need that. As long as my thumb is working properly and engaged, all the weight is going to my index. I'm going to put these guys back now. So that's what I want, the student to understand, is that all the weight shifts to that part of the hand. And then the pinky, I call it, it's like on vacation right now. So it's not doing anything. It has no work or purpose right now. So what we do is we tap it a little bit, make sure it's nice and curvy. You can see the shape here. And then once it's, tap a few times and then find its shape, then I say, okay, get firm and go to work. And then we flip it over. And then now all that tip weight is going into the pinky now. So the pinky has to really support that. And again, the thumb is at work always. And again, I can do the same trick. I can take these guys off. So see how these three fingers are not even on the bow. Again, don't try this at home unless you have something nice to catch your bow, because this one's even harder. So see my pinky and my thumb. Okay, so if I'm doing my bow hold correctly, see, I can easily take them off, right? They're not touching right now. So then don't hold this position too long, because it does create a strain up here, but we do want to train the pinky a bit, okay? And then after maybe 7 seconds, 10 seconds, then we turn it upside down, and now pinky's on vacation. So we hold this for a little while, give the pinky a break, tap, tap, nice and slow, and then form the shape again, and then we go back to work. Okay, so now the bow is in the correct position with the stick on top and the horsehair on the bottom. All right, and then hold it for a while. I would say maximum count to 15, because I can already feel the strain right now, and then back again. All right, So this is really teaching them how these fingers work, how the thumb works as a fulcrum, and giving them a chance, especially the pinky, to find the right shape. So, so this is the windshield wiper exercise, and I usually assign this for about 1 or 2 weeks until the bow hold is corrected a bit, and you can kind of use it intermittently. So, so hopefully those help. If you didn't watch the video before this, it shows you 2 pre-twinkle bow activities. It's the bow hold race and the up like a rocket, down like the rain. And I forgot to mention about the up like a rocket. Another great bonus to that is that they learn what up bow means and what down bow means. And so sometimes that's really tricky to know which way is up and which way is down, especially if you're on the G level. It looks like, you know, this one's up and this one's down, but it doesn't look that way. So so anyway, that is also inherently built into that exercise. So so I hope that helps.